There's nothing worse than waking up to a gritty cup of coffee or shattering your glass press in the sink. I was tired of cheap brewers, so I bought the 5 best-selling French presses on the market to test them out. I looked at durability, heat retention, and most importantly, how clean the coffee tastes, so you don't have to waste your money on a dud. Product number 1, BAYKA French Press. Starting with the BAYKA, the first thing that caught my eye was the dark pewter finish. It looks really sharp on the counter compared to the standard silver ones. Holding it, the borosilicate glass feels thick, not fragile, which is always my biggest worry with glass presses. I love that I can actually see the coffee brewing. It's just satisfying to watch the color change. Performance-wise, the 4-level filtration system actually works. I poured a cup right down to the bottom and there was zero sludge or grit in my mug. It disassembles easily for cleaning, and I threw the plunger in the dishwasher without any issues. If you want a classic glass press that looks a bit more modern and stylish, this is a great pick to start with. But if you're clumsy like me and terrified of breaking glass, you need to see this next one. Product number 2, Utopia Kitchen Stainless Steel. When I picked up the Utopia Kitchen model, it felt solid as a rock. It's made entirely of 304 grade stainless steel, so if I accidentally knock it off the counter, it's going to dent the floor, not break the pot. The biggest benefit here is the double wall insulation. I brewed a pot and came back an hour later and the coffee was still genuinely hot. You just can't get that with glass. The filtration is just as good as the BAYKA, with extra filters included in the box, which is a nice touch. It's also completely dishwasher safe, making cleanup a breeze. If you want a press that is basically indestructible and keeps your second cup hot, this is the one to get. However, maybe you miss the look of glass but still want to ensure your coffee stays pure. Product number 3, Vekin French Press. That's where the Vekin comes in as a smart middle ground. Holding this, I noticed right away that there is absolutely no plastic touching the coffee. It uses stainless steel and silicone, which gave me peace of mind about not getting any weird plastic taste or chemicals in my brew. My favorite feature, though, has to be the ounce markings printed right on the glass. It takes the guesswork out of how much water to add, which is super helpful if you're trying to dial in your ratio. Like the others, it has that 4-layer filter that kept the sludge out. It even came with a little scoop, which was handy. If you are a stickler for pure flavor and want a little help with measuring, this Vekin is a fantastic choice. Now let's talk about the classic that started it all for many of us. Product number 4, Bodum Chamboard. This is the Bodum Chamboard, and holding it feels a bit nostalgic. It's made in Portugal and you can feel the difference in the polished stainless steel frame. It just feels premium and well finished. The handle is comfortable and stays cool, but be careful because the glass is exposed. I brewed a few pots with this and it delivers that traditional, rich French press texture perfectly. It doesn't have a complicated multi-stage filter system like the others, just a simple, high-quality mesh that gets the job done. It's very easy to clean since the parts are minimal. If you care about brand heritage and want that iconic retro coffee shop look on your breakfast table, you really can't go wrong with the original Bodum. Finally, if you want the durability of metal but with a bit more of a heavy-duty feel, check this out. Product number 5, Mueller Living French Press. The Mueller Living is a tank. When I pulled this out of the box, the finish looked incredibly professional. Like the Utopia, it's double-walled stainless steel, so it keeps your coffee hot for a long time. I actually took this one outside to test it for camping durability, and it holds up great. The plunger fit is very tight in a good way. I felt some real resistance when pushing down, which means that seal is working hard to keep the grounds at the bottom. The manual includes a chart for strength, which is cool for experimenting. It's also rust-free, so leaving it drying on a rack isn't an issue. If you need a brewer that works just as well at a campsite as it does in a modern kitchen, this is your best bet. So whether you want the indestructible stainless steel options or the classic elegance of glass, making better coffee at home is totally worth it. I've dropped links to all of these in the description below so you can check the current prices. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.